CQ, this is W9GFO. Is anybody out there?
Other people need to see what I've seen. They need to see...
This is the way it's been done for billions of years. Small moves, Ellie. Small moves.
Cave under my, well, my horse corral, I guess it would be. So yeah, I'm sorry if you can't recognize the blocks because I'm using this low resolution thing, because first of all, it's easier to see. Look at the block lines. Look at that. I can see where I'm pointing at. And also, it's less laggy because there's not so many, you know, pixels, and it doesn't have to update lighting every time I turn around. Isn't this pretty? I'm interested in experimenting with lighting. These caves deserve it. You know, we spend so much time just running through those old tunnels. I can't remember what they've given them a name now. The old way tunnels used to be. What do they call them? Well, anyway, they're the legacy kind of tunnels. But we spend so much time running through them mining. We don't really spend much time actually looking at them. We really don't have the luxury most of the time, right? I'm playing on peaceful, so, you know. This goes off a pretty good distance. I'm just going to keep using it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing things. Whoa. I go up on these little side tunnels. These little side ones, if they're really long, they're called spaghetti. And if they're kind of short but narrow like that, they're called noodles. That's a noodle. So I'm going through those and picking out, mostly I'm finding lapis and iron and copper and a little bit of coal. And, you know, right now I'm at level 13, so coal's a little scarce, but there's a good vein of copper that I haven't gotten to yet. I'm also hanging vines. Those are to mitigate fall damage, but also because they're pretty. There was copper down here, and I decided I didn't want to fill it back in, so I'm doing things with lighting. Eventually, I want all these torches to be like that. You can't see them. You'll see. I'll take you down here and show you. Oh, I should show you what it looks like, though. You probably want to see this, huh? So, yeah, all these torches are going to be hidden. Some of these already are. I see, you can pretty much tell. I got one down in there, tucked off in the corner back over that way or over this way. And then hang vines to obscure it a little bit more. There's my bees. And I'm getting them some flowers. Because there's the bees. And there's the flowers, including I brought down some moss blocks. And, you know, a bone meal is not easy for me to get a hold of yet. You notice I got me some, these things. These composter things. So I'm hoping that's another reason I'm growing vines. So I can end up with enough composted stuff to get bone meal to do more of this moss block. Because I just found out you can mine diamonds using this moss block. As a matter of fact, I dug something out right here. I think it was redstone. I don't remember. So there's another one that I haven't really explored much. But I'm getting there. So eventually I want everything that I can see pretty much mined through, and I think is that iron up there? Yeah. I made myself a little water feature here out of some stuff I had to dig out, and I deliberately left that copper because it looks so pretty. Let's see. I see, you know, rich Minecrafters, you know, I mean professionals that know how to make all those fancy farms and all that good stuff. I see them go past ores all the time. They go past coal, they go past iron, I gotta get that iron over there. And they go past copper, they go past a lot of stuff. Because that's not what they're looking for right then. And besides, they got a farm somewhere over yonder, blah, blah, blah. So they don't, you know, they're not hurting for iron and stuff. Man, I dig it all out. Because there ain't gonna be no... What's that up there? You think that's iron? Let me see. If I put it in the corner of the screen, don't follow the cursor, look up at the top left. I think that's iron. So I have to pull up there and get that. But you see this here? That wasn't there. I went up on the surface. I went down here and found the coordinates. Went up on the surface, dug a 2x2, and then later I started working on a 4x4. And broke through the bottom, dumped a water bucket, and took that down. And once I got down to the bottom, I made a, you know how if you make a little hole so the water can go down in and it won't spread out? Well, I made one of those little holes. And next time I came down, I didn't know it. That little hole goes to another cave down below. So I went down that stream, and, I could barely do things, because look at me. I'm on this touchscreen right now, on this cracked little tablet. So I went down there, and I ended up going down in that cave, and I almost drowned, and I heard something. No, it wasn't cave sounds. No, it wasn't music. No, it wasn't mobs, because everybody up here sitting, and I'm on peaceful. It was something. Now, I think it was a shulker sensor, but somebody on a Discord server today, when I'm telling everybody about this. I'm telling the Facebook Bedrock group, I'm telling everybody on Discord about it, that I heard this thing, and so somebody sent me a recording of a, is it skulk sensor? Yeah, because I thought, well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's not considered a hostile mob. Turns out it's considered a block. But I couldn't find anything on the wiki to tell me. I was looking to see if it was a hostile or non-hostile mob, and I'm in peaceful, and, so I started, look at this cave. Look at what the lighting does. Look at this cave. So somewhere right past that dirt block where my cursor is right now, there's something that when I step on it, not all the time, but once in a while when I step on it, it makes a sound. I'm going to try to get it to do it. I'm going to shut up now. Well, as soon as I get over the dirt. You see where that pumpkin is? It's between where I'm standing now and about where the pumpkin is. Did you hear it? Now, I can't get it to do it every time. So if you didn't hear it, I'm sorry. I got my music on. So I can get it to do it again. Doesn't do it every time. I haven't even started down here. Well, kinda. I've got some places. Like this over here. Look at this. Look at this. This terrain generation. This deserves to be treated with some respect, dude. Excuse me. Look at this. So playing with lighting now has become like a priority for me. I mean, people are thinking about building and redstone contraptions. I'm thinking about, look at the lighting. I worked on, Zuma had a server. He was testing it out. It wasn't really public consumption yet, but I was a test dummy. And, that year, I don't remember what season of Hermitcraft it was. Doesn't really matter. I think it was season 4 or 5. Anyway, he built a big underground base. It was a huge bowl. And he worked on it on that server. Like I said, we were all test dummies. So, what is this and why isn't it lit up? Ooh. That's something got to be looked at, isn't it? So I was real jealous of that base. And that was back in the days when tunnels were just like, caves were just not, oh, that's a whole thing, isn't it? That's a whole other thing. When caves are kind of like this right here, or they were ravines or whatever. So there wasn't any big, huge holes in the ground, is what I'm saying. Ooh, this is a whole thing. I probably shouldn't do this. I'm going to get distracted. I do this all the time. Another thing I do with these little shorties, this one's not done yet, is it? Nope. Be careful, you can't see. Is that cobblestone? Why is that cobblestone? Does that look like cobblestone? Did I do this? Is it a spawner? I did that. Huh? Oh, I know why. I was just going to tell you this. I make honey pots. If I go through a spot like this and there's nothing in it particularly of any much interest, and I pretty much find all the minerals out. Look how careful I have to be with my cursor. I will destroy all the light, and I'll block it off. That's what happened here. I was making a honey pot. That way, I'm literally giving the mobs, the hostiles, I'm giving them a home. I do it in mine shafts all the time. Abandoned mines. So you finish stripping out an area. Well, I finished stripping out an area. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was blocking this off and I didn't finish it. And I just let it go native. And then the hostiles can live in there all they want. And it keeps the mobs down on the surface, so I can do things on the surface or even down here in this cave. And I don't have to worry about them so much because they're mostly up in the cave. Because they're mostly in holes like this because it's nice and dark. All right, so that, whew, I hate it when there's a mystery. Why is there, well, it's been a long time since I've been down here, you know. And I love that lichen stuff. So I just keep on going. See if I can make it do that again. It has something to do with hopping down here. If I get just the right kind of speed, momentum, and I hop over a block or something, it has something to do with that, I think. I can't make it do it when I want it to. So yeah, I gotta go down there and find out what's going on. I already started digging a little bit. I was trying to get down here and sneak up on it. By digging like that, you know, digging toward it. So I may have a deep dark or whatever. Look at this. Oh my Lord. This is so bloody beautiful. Look at that. I'm not British, so I don't know if saying bloody is a bad word. So I'm sorry if I said a bad word. Because I can't keep up with everybody's bad words, you know. I can barely keep up with our bad words. So I know a few in Spanish too. I know a couple of insults in Arabic. I don't pronounce them right. But I wouldn't say they're bad words. They're just things that you probably shouldn't call a person. I don't know. You know, or ways to tease people. You know, say things that just tease people. This looks too much like a box of checkerboards or something. Now, I think from the tree, yeah, I'm going to, so, all right, so the tree is here with the bees, and then I'm bringing them over here. I brought them some flowers, and then in that space in between, I'm going to plant stuff, because the bees will pollinate it. When they go through, they'll sprinkle pollen on this stuff, and it'll grow really good. They keep asking for me to feed them, but I'm not going to go do it, because there's already 3 bees in that thing, and the way I hear it, a bee house only has 3 bees, and so there would be a homeless bee is what I'm saying, or it wouldn't spawn at all, or whatever. I don't think I finished this off either, did I? Look how distracted I get. Yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't finish it. Okay, I was busy growing mushrooms, so I'm kind of like I don't have a lush so I'm kind of making my own, because you know I'm old school. I'm from a time when if you wanted something pretty, you had to make it yourself. The game didn't just hand you stuff. You had to actually do it. So that's why I got accused of being creative, because I could make things look like other things that didn't even exist in the game. So yeah, that hole was, I think it was iron. I dug out the iron and I said, you know, that'd be a nice place for a little surprise lagoon. So I lagooned it. In fact, most of these places were little diggy holes where I pulled something out. And then planted a bunch of mushrooms, reduced the spawn surface, and also mushrooms. I was going to say I'm going to cough, but then I cough. So see, this is that hole that the horses go around the back of that hole and back up here, okay? So horses and, you know, everybody that I can ride or that will carry a pack. So they're all over there. And then I built this ginormous, you notice I haven't worked on my farm, because I built this ginormous pumpkin field, and I was sitting here going, well, I'll wait till all the pumpkins come in before I do them. Then I forgot, you know, they can grow either one direction or the other, so any place you don't see a pumpkin on this side, if you see a pumpkin, I don't know. Sometimes I outthink myself. I don't know. So there's 40 in each row. So I don't have to go without jack-o'-lanterns anymore. And see, it's so close to this, and it's so close to that village, that I'm always doing something around here, so it's always, like, active. Plus, my spawn is just on the other side of that. Now, wait a second. I'm trying to show you. Okay, gotta go this way. Oh, don't break things. And I'm growing just little trees to make sticks and stuff for, mostly axe handles, because I'm going through a lot of axes. Whoa. If I'm making you dizzy, imagine how dizzy I'm making myself. Oops, I don't want to go that way. Oh, poop. See, this is why I blocked this off, because there's going to be skeletons and creepers and all kinds of things I don't want to deal with. Okay, are you off the leash? So, like, did the other llama fall in the hole? So, you know where that waterfall is? This is that waterfall. That's that. Don't push me in, traitor. Then about halfway down there, well, not halfway. See where that pumpkin is? On the other side, over here, there's a little tunnel that goes around and around, and it goes out right by my underground base. So that adds a little extra light. I'm just going to keep doing that. And then in here, I will never get used to this flipping touchscreen. I will not. I won't. Ugh. I got to set up my keyboard and stuff. I have good news about that. In here, push the right button. Oh, I can't. I'm on sneak. You can't push that button when you're on sneak. It's not actually a button. It's just a... So, see the glass? I'm getting ready to glass this all over. So, it's going to be a slightly bigger but not huge dome. Maybe out to where that tree is. I don't know. And emptied out, so there's glass, but people can't fall in, which is what I think happened to the other llama. Llama! So, and then my spawn, I can never find it in the daytime, because it's just one rose bush and one torch. But my spawn is right around here. So I haven't even hardly left home. Except to go all the way out to the... Aha! The leash! They're always losing these things. I've got dozens of them. Thank you for the leash. And whenever I pick flowers, I always leave one flower, because if I ever do end up with bonus bone meal, what I'll do is, come out here and bone meal where these flower areas are so that they can reflower. So I am borrowing flowers from them, but I want to see why I need that keyboard. Oh, this is torture. Look at all the mushrooms again. Hot diggity. So now my thing is I'm trying to grow stuff for the traders. Like I want carrots and beets and potatoes. And I want wheat because I just found out you can make adobe. You make mud and you mix it with wheat. They don't call it adobe. They call it something else, but it's adobe. It's what we people out here in Mexico... Well, not me, but the people who live here. It's what they've been using to build houses for a long, long time. There's my donkey that I kind of run around the place with, and sometimes I don't. So yeah, there's that sound. I've kind of pretty much moved out of that villager house. I haven't moved all my stuff out yet, but I've kind of moved out. So, and I've been bringing my animals back down because what I was going to do was... Everybody was going to get a cat and a dog and a llama, and have their own houses. But I'm a little confused on what is a sleeping place and what is a workplace. Because I put beds in here. I put beds everywhere. I put lots of beds in everywhere. But Hi! I forgot you were in here. You want to go home with me? So I don't know if that's their workstation and their houses. It's all very confusing to me. I don't quite understand it. So I'm just going to keep working at it. But I'm getting some good trades now. I mean, not great trades, but like I'm selling paper for... What I'm mostly doing is selling stuff to get to get doohickeys, emeralds, so I can make other trades later, you know? So, yeah, I don't know why there would be this isn't high. Look at the elevation. The elevation is, what is it? Get that where I can see it. 36, 65. 65. I'm at sea level. So, I don't know why there would be a deep, well, I don't know if deep darks and ancient cities aren't the same thing. So, I'll figure it out. But something, you heard that noise. Did you hear that noise? I heard a noise. I'm not making it up. There's something down there. Somewhere. So I can kind of hop over my pumpkins because I put this wool on them. But now I'm a little worried because, whoa, what if the wool catches fire? Except I have fire spread off. But still, I wish I'd thought of that. Oh, well, eventually when I get the moss stuff going, if I ever get enough bone meal, then I should have plenty of those moss carpets. And those don't catch fire, from what I understand. Now, mobs have a hard time following me downstairs, so if I were standing on a solid block, they would teleport, but we'll see how this goes. So if I go down a little ways and then wait, the cat will show up. That's what I'm saying. So I'll go over here and get on a solid block, and then the cat should show up. The cat should show, yeah, there it goes. And then it was a mistake hanging these vines here because I keep climbing the vines. Yep. But I'm not going to cut them right now because y'all here with me, so I won't waste your time with this nutsy cuckoo stuff. So, and then I think that's the tunnel that I told you it was up there at about halfway down my chute that I made. So, or was it this one? I don't know. It ends up pretty high up anyway. It comes out here pretty high up. I mean, I'm going this way. Yeah. Come on, steer. So, new mouse, new keyboard. And I call my internet provider. It's T-Mobile. I've been with them for years and years and years and years because I get a really good signal out here. Way out in nowhere, New Mexico, I get a good signal. So they are sending me a new tablet, a good tablet. I looked it up. It's going for about $200 on Amazon and so on. So they're sending me a brand new tablet, 11 inches, which is about twice as big as this one. So it'd be a lot easier to see, and it's got external SD and a bunch of other bells and whistles I need. Should be easy to hook it up to external drive. So I mean external, so I can store stuff and transfer things. Because what I hope I can do soon, I hope I can buy a decent laptop, relatively cheap, so I can start editing things like making maps and stuff to maybe put up on Planet Minecraft and see if anybody's interested in them. So, I don't know, Tinkercad and World Edit and Voxel Sniper. I can't do those things on this thing. This poor little tablet's already full to the brim, you know, and running Minecraft. I mean, just trying to log in just now to make this video, the poor tablet froze. See if I can hear him again. It wasn't bee stuff. It wasn't that. It was something alien that I don't know what it is because I haven't played this game in 10 years, you know? Nope. Yeah, almost drowned in that water stream, and then when I got out, I heard that sound. I covered up the hole. I will deal with that when I'm ready. So I better turn this off because, like I said, the tablet is getting full really fast. It'd be nice to edit videos on a computer instead of, you know, this mess I'm making now. I mean, I'm glad I have this recording software. It's free and all that, but yeah, it's not exactly, you know, it's just barely hanging in there kind of stuff. Can I sleep? No. So I got lonely down here. Even, you know, when you're on peaceful, it's extra creepy. You know, because it's really lonely. And it's cold where I'm at. It's really cold. It's like in the 20s at night. So I figured if I had animals and bright colors down here and flowers and whatnot, it wouldn't be so creepy. And it does help. It does. It helps a lot. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I'm getting a new laptop on Wednesday. Today is Monday. It's coming by UPS, and I'm not even paying for the postage. Yay! You are alive. Wake up. I'd hug you, but my arms don't bend. Goodbye.
I will kill you.
Like, dislike, share, comment, subscribe, or the dog gets it.